What would be more awesome than a Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar? Can you guess? Maybe those guys down there are a bit of a clue. Don't get me wrong, there's a ton of Christmas mojo going on in that Star Wars Advent Calendar, but hey, just shy of $50. I think if you spend a little bit more, you get something far more exciting. Bring it on! Thomas Minis Advent Calendar with 6 exclusive Christmas minis. How totally Christmas awesome is that? Oh my, Thomas' heart went pitter-patter when I found it, but I'll be quite honest here, it was actually my son who found this quite amazing Advent Calendar. Let me clear off the toys here from series all the way 4, and we're going to investigate this Thomas Minis Advent Calendar to see exactly what's going on. So if you want your surprise to be a surprise, it's probably best not to watch this video because I'm going to try and hack this and we're going to make it a more awesome Advent Calendar by the time I'm finished. I feel it's very important to show the receipt. I bought 3 of these. They were $59 in Australia. Do not delay if you see this in the store. Don't think you're going to pick it up for a special. Grab this, and if you can grab more than one, do so. This is going to be a very, very hot Advent Calendar for 2015. To quickly get your head around the awesomeness of this small toy, here is a collector's poster that I only found by chance at Big W, and it shows you all the different subcategories and the main engines in this first release of these toys. I think this has got a lot further to go before we see the end of them. A little bit of a tricky toy to collect. It is displayed in different ways in different countries. That also makes it very interesting as well. And I think what we'll find in the Advent Calendar, we'll get a sprinkling of this first 4 waves of engines, plus 6 exclusive ones with a Christmas theme. Christmas Advent Calendars are all about building up the excitement in the lead up to Christmas. This one is no different. We've got 24 days to count through, so 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 goes in order like this, up to 22, 23, and 24, which is Christmas Eve. Normally you'd come in and you'd snap into day 1 and out would pop a pleasant surprise. I don't know whether it's Gold Thomas, but we're soon going to find it, aren't we? And then you crack on to day 2, day 3. But some people like to come in and crack the code before Christmas Day hits. And that's exactly what I'm about to do now, and we may hack this to being a far grander Advent Calendar. So a little bit of sneaky cutting here. Let's investigate how this works. Now remember, boys and girls, if you want a surprise, I wouldn't be watching this video because I'm about to reveal everything. Oh my goodness me, this is completely and utterly awesome. There is a fantastic selection of Thomas Minis in this Advent Calendar. Okay, there's day 1, 2 and 3. It is a fantastic selection. There's a real mixed bag of what came out of the waves of Thomas Minis. There's a lot of good things going here. I think the question I'm going to ask myself is every Advent Calendar the same, or is it like a mixed bag of jumbled up different things that you get depending which one you buy? I've got more than one, so I'll be investigating that, but this does not disappoint at all. There's so much Christmas joy in this. It's not funny, especially when we get down to these last engines here. Of course, you get Thomas Santa there, Henry something, Mr. Snow something, and there are the Christmassy ones right there. And look at that diesel, Christmas diesel. I mean, how evil is that? What's very impressive here is there are some ones that I know my son will love. There's ones we all love here. I know I love this one. That's the Icy Skarloey. Normal diesel 10 is there. Edward, the Chillin' Edward. Is that normal Spencer there? And old school, is that old school Paxton? I know you'll correct me if I'm wrong. Some Robo guys. It's just a great mixed bag of trains. And because I can, let's actually pull another one apart to see if it is the same. Oh yeah. Sorry if it's destroying your Christmas fun. Now, from what I can work out, I believe those 2 packs have got an identical pack of Thomas Minis in there. Maybe a real logical way to work out whether we've got the same in both Advent Calendars is to basically lay one on top of another. Then we get like a ghosting of Thomas Minis. Okay, take a very good look there. Are we seeing the same duplicate across those 2 Advent Calendars? I think we are. I think they are totally identical. Okay, for most people this is going to be complete Thomas awesomeness, but you may find, or you may know, that your child has already got some of these characters. Let's just say, for instance, he's already got, or she has already got Thomas the Tank, the plain Thomas the Tank. That was way back in wave 1 in Australia. It might have been different where you live. What you could do is you could swap it out if you know how to find this one. If you watch my videos, you'll know how to get this one a number. Batman Thomas in there. to really elevate this up. Once again, we've got a normal Percy here. We can pull normal Percy out. Hey, he's pretty awesome as he is. But I'll tell you what, there's one I can put in there which is even more awesome. That is the metallic Percy to really elevate this up. Just doing that starts to make this advent calendar something custom for your child. Now, the other thing I was thinking of was you could sort of stuff around with these Christmas ones here. You're probably thinking, Leo, don't do it. Don't do it. You'll wreck the Christmas spirit. I would actually pull Christmas Santa Thomas out. I'd move him to Christmas Eve because, you know, Santa's on his way. I'd put him here. You know who I'd put right here? You know who's going to go in there? Gold Thomas. That is bag 61 wave 4. That's the one I think which would be the creme de la creme on Christmas Day. That would be like all your Christmases coming at once, getting Gold Thomas. And also it would be a total surprise because most probably your children have come along and watched this video. They know exactly what's coming out of the Advent calendar. If you go and juggle it to your own liking and try and impress your children, well, hey, they're going to love you for that. What I'd like to do is I'll pull out the Christmas themed minis here and we'll take a look at these. I'm sure we're all very curious on how they look. I certainly am. I bet you they're all good. All very, very good. Okay, well here is Jingle Bells Ben. I'm calling it Jingle Bells Ben. I'll turn around nice and slow here so you can take a look at the other side. I hope it is Ben. Phew. Just a double check there. And we'll go in closer to look at the finer details. Well, up nice and close here, we can see the Christmas baubles. Amazing little toys. It'd have to be one of the best little toys I've looked at in 2015. I can't think of anything that's going to top these. Unless I get into those Star Wars blind bags. But there is just so much young children's joy in these toys. It's not funny at all. Next up is a very Christmassy Toby with those candy cane blah blahs. Nice turquoisey coloured wheels. And that's the good thing about these Thomas Minis. You can pull them apart and customise them. We've got something going on the top there. I've got no idea what that is. Hope you can see that there. Anyway, I'll come in closer to take a look. And here we are nice and close. Extreme detailing on these. It is quite astonishing. And sorry again, I'm using my iPhone. I found an app to basically control the white balance and stuff. So I hope this is better than I tried to pull off last time I went radical with my iPhone, because my main cameras are sadly both broken. Well, as you may know, I collect Thomas the Tank, but I also collect Diesel. It's a bit like Starry Night industrial version of Christmas. It is a little bit unusual, but hey, Thomas Minis seem to do unusual very well. That seems to be the thing that people really key into, the fact that we get some very, very strange things going on, and children love that. Let's take a closer look at this one. Yes, it's a bit like Chimney Christmas, isn't it? A bit of a factory going on there, probably the Diesel Works. There's the stars, there's Diesel's face. Looking very chumpy. And same on the other side. It's all very nice, it's very, very Christmassy, it's very, very Diesel. This is going to impress the James fans. It looks like James Jingle Bells. Wow. Just, you know, you could go anywhere with these Thomas Minis, couldn't you? No matter how you dress them up, it is toy heaven, isn't it? Let's take a closer look. Oh, there are those Jingle Bells up nice and close. And I'll tell you what, between you and me, and don't tell anyone, I think Thomas Minis are the best blind bag toy getting about. The cheapest I've seen in Australia is $1.40. I seem to pick them up for $3 a pop, but I think these Christmassy ones, it works out they're $2.45 each, which I've got no problem with that because they are premium surprise toys. Well, next up, is it Frosty the Snowman sort of Henry thing going on here? I'm a bit curious why it isn't Percy coming up second flank. This would be the 23rd. I think I got in the right order, I hope. Yeah, it's got a scarf on there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a Blizzard Man. Who knows? Let's take a closer look. Okay, well, of course, there was like a chillin' theme with these Thomas Minis. I mean, this could pass as like a chillin' Henry, couldn't it? Maybe some rosy cheeks would have sold it a bit better. But hey, I'm not complaining. I just love these Thomas Minis. This has been like Thomas & Friends Gold all this year. They've been amazing. And on the 24th, well, you get this guy here. It is Santa Claus Thomas. It is completely spectacular. We do have the rosy cheeks there. Of course, I'm a Thomas the Tank collector. This is going to be a beauty to have. You can't keep your eyes off Christmassy things. Let's hope Coca-Cola don't slam hit with a copyright infringement, because I think Santa's red because of Coca-Cola. And here we are up nice and close with this beautiful Santa Thomas. Because I'm a Thomas collector, I'm going to be happy. It's got little glasses on, rosy cheeks. This is not going to disappoint at all. It's going to make a lot of children happy. But if you rejig the calendar to the way I said, boy oh boy, you could turn this into the ultimate advent calendar of all time. And let's hope some people pick up on my ideas. Go Santa Thomas. If you watch my last few Thomas Minis videos, I used this turntable idea to really show these toys off. This is Powertrain's track here. And it's funny, I grabbed a whole bunch of Powertrain's toys, but I never reviewed them. But boy, oh boy, I'm making them shine. Especially once you put some Thomas Minis on the track. Okay, let's do it. Now, the secret to this is just getting the right time and speed going. Okay, away we go. And anything could happen, I can guarantee it. Well, as it stands, Santa Claus Thomas is doing an incredible job at powering that train. It looks very, very nice. Okay, hopefully I'll do these trains going by nice and slow here. A little bit tricky, but we're getting there. Looks completely Christmassy awesome, doesn't it? Totally, utterly Christmassy awesome. And let's not forget the absolute beautiful gold Thomas there. Bag 61, that's the one you want to get. All the Collector's Play World, you'll get gold Thomas. Okay, it looks totally awesome, doesn't it? See if I can tip the camera around the other way. Oh yeah! Bring it on, baby, bring it on! Can't keep my eyes off those Thomas Minis. Woo! Oh, looks like there's going to be some confusion and delay Christmas time. What's going on there? Well, I hope that helps you understand the Thomas Minis Advent Calendar. Obviously, it's one to get. Don't try and get it after Christmas. To think they're going to be cheaper. They'll all be gone. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gives you ideas to make an awesome Advent Calendar for Christmas. As always, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Just quickly at the end of the video, I'd just like to explain the way that I've collected this toy and a little system that I've used, so it's not too much of a brain ache for me to get all the minis that I want. In Australia where I live, the Thomas Minis came in these bags here. Sometimes these bags were then dumped into mass dump bins in the stores. I never touch the dump bins. I much prefer to find these. If you could get to them when they were early in the shelves, what you found was there was basically a numerical order that counted through and basically had nearly all of the waves in one box, if you're lucky. When I did the video related to Wave 4 Thomas Minis, there was a whole box that I basically unboxed, unbagged, and all the minis came flying out. And I examined what was going on there so we all understood how it worked. When I picked up this in the stores, there was only ever 2 on the shelves, and what I found was my local Coles would always just put 2 boxes out at a time. And the very simple question I asked my local Coles was, when do you restock your shelves? When will you have another load of Thomas Minis coming in? And they said next Friday there'll be another 2 bags of Thomas Minis, or boxes, and sure enough, I knew the time it would land on the shelves. There was untouched boxes there of Thomas Minis, and there's a receipt to prove it. So what I found out is that these big stores are very robotic in the way they redo their stock, and that's important to know if you're trying to hunt down exactly when things are put on the shelves. So there it is there. I knew it was coming on a Friday. I bought it at the premium price, but I needed to get those boxes of minis. It's amazing how many people I see in bigger stores hunting through to try and find this toy. I've helped a lot of people because I keep number sheets in my pocket. But the secret to this find here is the Coles that I go to. It's actually a very quiet one in a very tucked away suburb in Sydney. And that's where I live. And it's really helped me able to get whole boxes before Joe Publishers come through and basically pull them apart. I don't have any contacts at Mattel. In fact, nobody helps me get this stuff. I hope it helps you find the Thomas Minis. Okay, as a second goodbye, thanks for watching and bye for now.